Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Atarah. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a full face of makeup using only Fenty Beauty products. I'm going to start off by hydrating my lips. So I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Lip Balm. Apply a bit of that. So for my brows, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. I'm using the shade Black Brown. So I'm not used to brow pencils, but we'll see how it turns out. I'm just going to start by brushing my brow hairs upwards. And then I'm going to start outlining the bottom line of my brow. I'm trying to be really light-handed with it as well. One, so that I don't snap the pencil, and two, so that it doesn't come out too dark. I start my line about a quarter of the way in. So I've done my top line. I'm going to brush my hairs completely down and start to fill that in. And brush it back up. Before I go and clean it up with some concealer, I'm going to add primer. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. So apply some of that. I'm going to use the 115 Fenty Beauty Foundation brush just to blend the primer out. Now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 350 to conceal my brows. And then I'm going to take this brush and go in between where I did those like hair strokes to make it look a bit more natural. Okay, so my Fenty brows are done. I'm going to go in with another concealer, shade 240, which is a lot lighter, and apply that all over my eyelid as a base for when I apply the eyeshadow. So I've got my Fenty sponge, and I'm just going to blend that all over my eyelid. So now that my eye base is down, we're going to start the eyeshadow. I'm going to be using a mixture of the Moroccan Spice palette and also some of the Mattemoiselle lipsticks. So I'm going to start off by using Freckle Fiesta, coating it on my brush. So I'm just tapping it on all around my crease, and then slowly going upwards to blend it out towards my brow. Then once you're happy with the colour, we're going to go in with PMS, which is more of a dark brown. Tapping it on and tapping it upwards into that orange shade slightly. I'm just tapping what's left on the brush, like outer edge a bit. Now I'm going to go in with the Mattemoiselle lipstick in shade F in Black, just to kind of darken that outer corner a bit more. Okay, so we've got our 3 shades on. So now we're going to go in with these 2 shades here. This one is called Desert Baked and this one is called Casablanca. So probably a mixture of these 2 and then this one on the inner corner. I'm going to work that into my inner crease area. Perfect, just like that. I'm just going to go into Casablanca and apply that on my inner corner. And I'm also going to apply a little bit of it to my brow bone. So for the lower lid, we're going to go in with another Mattemoiselle lipstick, and this one is in the shade Clapback, which is like a dark blue. I'm going to line my waterline with that. Yes, I said line my waterline with a lipstick. I'm going to go into Evil Genie, which is this blue shade right here, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. And I'm just pushing it. I'm like pushing the brush and then wiggling it on. Kind of blending out those bottom edges a bit so that blue pops a bit more. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Flyliner. I'm definitely going to do my inner corner wing and then line my lash line. Now I'm going to add the lashes before we carry on with the rest of our face. Yes, I'm cheating on this part because I'm not using Fenty Beauty lashes since they have no lashes. So the eyes are complete. So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 345. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll still show it anyway. It's the soft matte foundation. They do have a more dewy one, but my skin is really oily, so this one is better for me. Then I'm going to use the 110 Fenty foundation brush and start to buff that all in. Let's get that mustache. Now we're going to go in with the concealer, so I'm using shade 350. Tip of the nose on my big ass forehead, a little bit on my chinny chin. Going back in with my sponge, I'm going to start blending that out. I do actually have the concealer brush, so I'll use that on one side and use the sponge on the other side to blend out this concealer, see if there's any difference in how it blends out. I'm bringing it all the way up to my temples so I look snatched. Right, let me just do my chin, forehead and nose, and then I can go on to the other eye with the brush. Right, let's try out this brush. I have used it before, I think like once or twice. I wasn't too keen, it was alright, it did the job, but I think I'm just so used to using sponge, so I just went back to using the sponge. Not too bad. I might have to start using this little brush more often again. Now that we've got the main part of our base down, I'm gonna contour. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. I don't know why I keep saying Fenty Beauty before everything, because you guys already know that I'm using all Fenty Beauty. So I'll try and stop saying that. I'm gonna use the Matchstick in the shade Truffle. On the nose. And yes, there is more forehead beyond the scarf, but I'm trying to lay my edges, guys, until the look's complete, so you guys don't need to be seeing my 5 head every single time. So for the bronzer, I'm going to be using the stalk'r bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. I've contoured, so I don't really need too much bronzer. It's just to kind of warm it up a bit more and set it in place. So I just used the Invisimatte blotting powder. I just applied that under my eyes, so basically to all the areas that I highlighted with the concealer. Now I'm going to go in with Killawatt highlighter in the shade Ginger Bin Mosco Mule, and I'm going to use that as a bit of blush, and I'm just going to apply that lightly on the apples of my cheeks. Now the Fairy Bomb in the shade 24K Ray, just on top of that Mosco Mule Ginger Binge shade, so that we are glowing. So for lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Stunna Lip paints in the shade Unveiled and Unbutton. So this is like a chocolate brown shade, and then this is like a peachy nude. We're going to add some Freckles. I'm going to use the same liquid lipstick in the shade Unveil, and I'm going to apply a bit to the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use a super small brush, dip in, and I'm going to apply a few. I'm going to take the bottom of my sponge and press on those ones I just applied, so see how it kind of spreads them out and it imprints on the sponge, and then I can transfer it around. You have to be quick with it before it dries. Now we got Freckles. I'm going to add a little bit of Fenty Glow lip gloss. Look at how much this highlight is popping. And that's it, guys, so here's the final look. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Atarah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.